Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Being it, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I alluded to this review in my last review. Better go watch that one. But keep watching this one. Watch it after that or watch it before. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a super cool shirt, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my Enoch shirt. I love this shirt. It's such a cool design. Plus, it's from a really cool band. Enochs are a heavy metal band out of New Jersey who I've been familiar with for a couple of years, maybe a little bit less than that. I sort of ran into their stuff, and I believe it was 2023. Got some Facebook ad stuff for some of their music, and I like music a lot, and so I usually follow the ads and I try to see what they have to say. And listening to their stuff, I was super into it, man. I picked up their album, I went out to see them perform live, I got to hang out with them a little bit during, after their set and everything. Really good dudes, making really cool music. I personally see these guys as being a band to watch. I have, all the faith and confidence in them because they're so cool, so good at what they're doing. I genuinely hope that they really reach the heights that they deserve because they're fantastic. I also got some videos of their performances that I've attended. Well, the one performance. Those videos are on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check it out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music goes because I think they're super awesome. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? What did I just review? Well, folks, I just reviewed something from Boom Little Caesars, specifically their Boom 4-Cheese Crazy Puffs. And this is a new product from them. And while I was going over there and doing that review, I alluded to another new product that I might also have picked up today. So what is it? Happens to be Boom more Crazy Puffs. Specifically, Boom! These are their bacon and cheese Crazy Puffs. Oh, yeah. Now, the only thing that has me slightly concerned, is that when I think good bacon, I don't exactly think Little Caesars. I mean, and I'm not trying to shit on Little Caesars. They're fine. They serve a purpose, and I certainly order from them sometimes. Their stuff isn't bad, but again, come on now, it's Little Caesars. But at the end of the day, I mean, look, as long as it delivers on flavor, that's all the fuck I care about. So, let's get a thing for the thing here. We'll do it like this. We'll go, now let's find out how these are. I mean, I imagine it's just going to be little bacon pieces and stuff. But for me, it's going to be how much bacon they manage to get in here. If it's mostly cheese, then very hot, very greasy. Ooh, look at that. That's some gooey fucking cheese, man. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, yeah, I said it was cheesy, but I figured, I was just talking about the normal cheese that's baked on top. Oh, man, there's some proper ooey gooey shit in there. All right. It's good. Probably like a cheddar or something like that. Very, really strong. Okay. And kind of smoky. Little Caesars coming in clutch with the cheese. I like that. But, what about that bacon flavor? It's there. It's not bad. But, out of everything that's going on with it, it's definitely the least prominent aspect. Because it's basically just little bacon bits. And that's fine. I wasn't expecting, obviously, full strips of bacon or anything. But, I was maybe hoping for them to play a little bit more of a prominent role. Instead, they're more of an accent to the whole thing. But they are tasty, and the cheesiness is nice, so... Cheesiness is really nice. I would say I'm more impressed by the cheesiness than I am the bacon. And everything else works nicely. Cheese and bacon works nice. They're prepared properly. They're a little bit bready, but like I mentioned this with the 4 cheese, they don't ever taste like, like it's just a lot of bread. Like, they have so much flavor going through them. Even the, I guess you'd call it a pastry or puff aspect of it, honestly tastes nice, so. I can get down with that. That's me getting down. It's not very impressive. I'm a white guy from the fucking suburbs who's damn near 40. No, those are pretty nice. I appreciate the fact that while they didn't deliver on what I would have hoped from the bacon flavor, they did kind of make up with it by surprising me with the extra cheesiness. So credit where it's due, Swings and roundabouts and all that stuff, to use a phrase that, I don't know, fucking roundabouts and stuff. But, no, that's actually, I would say, for whatever, and I mean, I went into this understanding it's Little Caesar, so I wasn't expecting the bacon to be fantastic or anything. For the somewhat disappointing aspect of the bacon, I would say, honestly, it more than makes up for it with the extra cheesiness. Because, again, I wasn't expecting that, so it was a nice little surprise. And, yeah, you still got the bacon in there. You still got that nice little sort of, salty meatiness to kind of add to it. I will say this. Even though I like the Crazy Puffs or whatever the hell they're called. Crazy Puffs. I've tried, I think I've reviewed all of them now, because there's like pepperoni, a cheese, a 4 cheese, and now the bacon. No sausage. I don't get that. Why wouldn't sausage be one of your... Get on it, Little Caesars. Maybe it just costs too much. Who the fuck knows? But anyway, I mean, I do like them. They have to be probably some of the worst stuff for your health to actually consume. Let's be honest. They are greasy and fried to shit. But they do taste good. And that's the American way, isn't it? It's greasy and fried to shit and it tastes good. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Yes and yes. I'll say, well, you know what? I was going to say this. I was going to say, well, I'd probably get the pepperoni before the, I actually don't know exactly where these would fall for me. I get the feeling like these would be more, because I could always go for the pepperoni. I could always go for the 4 cheese. I don't see a reason in the normal cheese, since the 4 cheese exists now, but, it's there. These I feel would be a bit more of like a spur of the decision thing, where like every now and again I would just be like, let's get the bacon ones. But I don't think I would ever go into it with the mindset of, just because again, I do like them, but they don't quite live up to what I was hoping, even if they do make up for it in other areas. So, but I do like them, and I do think I'd probably get them again, especially considering they're like $4 for 4 of them. So I really do have to emphasize, like, especially for what you're getting, man, like, that ain't half bad. Now, if I'm recommending them, sure, it's just a thing of, you gotta be realistic with what you're getting. If you're expecting these things to be, delicious, nice, thick slabs of bacon, well, it's not gonna be fucking that, You're gonna get a few bacon bits, it's gonna be cheesy, it's gonna be fried, it's gonna be pretty tasty overall. As long as you can live with that, I'd recommend them, because they do taste good. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. They're just not as big on the bacon flavors I personally would like. But 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there yourselves a truly bacon-tastic rest of your life. Unless, you just dot into bacon or what have you. Obviously, lots of people, for one reason or another, don't like to consume it. Fair dues. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating, and Just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your opinion on bacon? Like I said, because, there's, people who for religious reasons or, ethical reasons or what have you. Some people just don't like it. That's fair, too. I like bacon, man. I'm down with bacon. It's tasty. Does it get a bit overused in American culture? Yeah. Do I care? No. It's good. And I think it's a great way to, accentuate lots of different things. And, it's just a wonderful thing. But not for everybody. Let me know how you feel.